right, so in today's video, I'm going to walk you through why AI is going to replace real estate agents. Now, contrary to popular belief, everyone might be worried about, oh, AI is going to take over real estate agents. And you also have a camp that says that no, AI can never replace human interactions. AI can never replace real estate agents. Well, I'm going to give you my own take on this. And this is very powerful. And this is what you guys need to understand, because if you're not going to pay attention to this, you're going to disappear. You're going to vanish into thin air, right? You're not going to exist. And I want you guys to understand the power behind what I'm about to say. And I'm going to walk you through exactly everything that you need to know to ensure that you are not in the camp of the people who will disappear, who will vanish into thin air, and who will not exist, okay? So AI will not replace real estate agents, but real estate agents that use AI will replace real estate agents. So how is this going to work? How is this process going to work? What exactly would need to happen for real estate agents that use AI that would replace other real estate agents that aren't using AI? Okay, and let me explain the difference between the two. So let's open up two camps, all right? So we've got the traditional agent, and then we've got the AI / digital agent. Okay, awesome, cool. So first things first, let's jump straight into the AI traditional, the AI traditional agent. Into the traditional agent. What are the three main things that traditional agents believe in? Okay, well, they believe in cold calling. They believe in using portals. Okay, and they believe in what? Hard work. Okay, those are like the three core beliefs of a traditional agent. You have to cold call, right, to get leads, to get stock. You need to use properly portals for you to make sales, and you need to work very hard for a long period of time in order for you to get the results that you want. Whereas, what are the core beliefs of an AI or digital agent? Well, number one, you can use AI to attract leads, or to attract sellers and buyers. And on top of that, they believe in smart work, right? They believe in automation. Okay, because essentially the AI will be doing all the hard work for the AI digital agent. Let me just say digital agent, because this AI digital agent is gonna get on my nerves to always say it all the time. Okay, so they particularly believe that AI should be doing all the hard work for them, all right? And it's also gonna help them attract sellers and buyers, because it knows exactly who are the sellers and buyers that are online searching for homes or searching for ways to sell their house at a higher rate. It's going to ensure that it shows their ad to that particular seller or buyer online on social media, which means that they don't have to prospect. They don't have to go and put their listings on property portals. All they just need to do is have the right system in place where the AI is going to attract, qualify, and book automatic appointments for them, right? So those are the two big core beliefs that I've seen in this industry, all right? Traditional agents, cold calling, portals, as well as in hard work. Whereas with the digital agents, they use AI to attract leads. So instead of chasing after leads, they attract sellers and buyers who are already looking to purchase or sell their house in the market, and they believe in smart work instead of hard work, so that AI does all the hard work for them, so it seems that it's all done on autopilot. All right, guys, things that are done for you on autopilot makes your life a lot easier. Why? Because at the end of the day, the difference between both is that the traditional agent, this is going to be his big restraint. Time. Guys, the biggest restraint of a traditional agent is going to be time. Why? Because as a traditional agent, if you want to compete with a digital agent, you can't, because you need to physically make the calls. Okay? You need to work hard. You're getting your hands dirty. With the digital agent, they're not getting their hands dirty, right? They're relaxed. They are free. In fact, they have more time. Okay? So with the digital agent, the beauty around the digital agent is that for them, they have more time. whereas a traditional agent has less time. So where am I getting at with this? Why did I say that the digital agent who uses AI will replace the traditional agent? Well, as I've mentioned, traditional agents, because they're getting their hands dirty and their biggest restraint is time, guess what's going to happen? The digital agent is now able to replicate themselves a lot faster and quicker. Let me make an example, okay? So let's look at, for example, sellers, right? When it comes to getting mandates or listings. Okay? Look at it this way. The traditional agent, we'll say that's TA, right? The traditional agent, how long is it going to take for them to call? Hours. Okay? And on top of that, they're chasing the lead. Okay? And on top of that, how is that making them look? Right? It's going to make them look like a desperate agent. It's low status. So, guys, what is the propensity of this traditional agent securing multiple deals all at once? It's very rare because it's all dependent on this agent. Okay, never mind them getting sick, never mind weekends, never mind different hours of when they can actually cold call, when they can actually see the leads. So this traditional agent is spending so much of their time and energy on multiple things at once, okay, in order for them to close deals. Whereas with the digital agent, when it comes to getting sellers, okay, they're not cold calling. They're not reaching out to any leads, okay? So they're saving hours, all right? So they have more free time to go and do what? To see sellers, right? And when I say see sellers, I'm talking about they have more free time for more appointments because the AI is doing all the dirty work in the background. And on top of that, the sellers approach them. So what happens in that regard? The digital agent has high status. Okay? Guys, do you want to work with a company that does average, or do you want to work with a company that is perceived to be the best? Of course. You don't want to take your kids to average schools. You don't want to eat average food. You don't just want to drive an average car. All right? You want the best of the very best when it comes to companies, right? And those very best of the very best companies have a high status. Okay? When I say high status, I don't always mean expensive. I'm just saying that you don't want, it's like, for example, if you watch a commercial and they're selling water, like, oh, well, this average water is going to give you average results. It's going to make you feel average. No, look at how they brand themselves. You want to drink water that is known as the best quality water that you're ever going to have. We don't get attracted to average. We don't get attracted to low status. We get attracted to high status. And that's why the digital agent will have more opportunities, because they're going to see more sellers. They're going to have more higher status. So they're going to have better influence. That doesn't mean that the traditional agent won't be able to speak to the same seller that the digital agent is. But when it comes to the seller making the decision, they're going to make the decision to work with the digital agent because they were attracted to the digital agent. They went to the digital agent. Okay? The best case in point I can put you, and I'm going to tell you guys a quick story. I remember when I fell in love with a crush of mine. And I approached her. She didn't like me. I called her multiple times. I had to follow up like crazy. I had to always be consistent, text her, try and make ways and ends and meets for me to actually just spend time with her. Guys, it would take me 2 to 3 months to get to get her attention. It would take me 2 to 3 months for me to finally get down and have a sit down dinner with her. All right, she was an amazing woman. Loved her to bits. Okay, but it took so much time and effort for me just to meet up with her. And when I did meet up with her, it was amazing. But then afterwards, I would struggle to get her attention as soon as we don't talk again. All right, because she was busy all the time, and I never understood what is this woman busy with on a day-to-day basis where she doesn't have time to respond to my texts, doesn't have time to respond to my calls. Every time I try to link up with her, she always cancels last minute, or when I'm with her, we can only meet up for a short space of time before she needs to go. I didn't understand what was wrong. And then I realized that the reason why she was acting that way was because she was chasing another man. She was going after another man. So the difference between me and that other guy didn't chase her. He didn't call her. He didn't text her. He didn't ask to go on dates with her. She was the one chasing after him. She was the one asking for more time from him. She was the one trying to meet up with him. She was the one calling, texting him. I was the one calling and texting her, right? So can you see where her attention was? Her attention was with the guy that she was chasing. My attention was on her. And I didn't get the results that I wanted because I was chasing her. So I learned from a very young age that I only go after women that choose me. And when I say I only go after women that choose me, I only go after women that know, like, and trust me, that go after. Now, of course, there are some women that I would still go and chase, right? Sometimes as a man, if you like what you see, go out there, chase after it. Don't necessarily chase, but I would approach. And if I see that my efforts go unnoticed, and if I'm doing the best that I can and I'm still not, she's not showing any interest, then I back off. But I'm not going to overinvest my time for someone who doesn't like me. But I understand that sometimes most women, especially if we don't know each other like that, and if they're not necessarily attracted to looks immediately, I know I can get them with my mind, but that takes a little bit of time. Anyway, long story short, the point I'm trying to make here is that I realized from then and there that chasing and going after someone that doesn't come to you, that doesn't choose you, is a bad idea. And that's why those who use AI, or real estate agents that are going to use AI, will replace traditional agents because they're going to have sellers chasing after them, whereas the traditional agents will be chasing after the sellers. So if you want to stay ahead, just use all the strategies that I provide. Go check the link in the description. Go join my free group. I've got free trainings on how you can utilize AI to have sellers and buyers chasing after you, while you have traditional agents chasing after the buyers and the sellers. It is so amazing when you have clients that come to you, that chase after you, that want to make time for you, that follow up with you because they see you as the best expert that they want to work with. Okay, gone are the days, guys, where we want to chase and run around like headless chickens. It doesn't work that way anymore. So guys, attract, don't chase. Work smarter, don't work harder. All right, and utilize AI to help you get ahead. I'll see you guys in the next video. Share this video with another agent who you know for a fact will get value from this, especially those who are so stuck and hell-bent on traditional. I'm not saying traditional doesn't work. It does work, but it's going to take hours and time. And that's why the digital agent will replace the traditional agent, not only from a time perspective, but also from a status perspective, because the seller and buyer is going to be chasing the digital agent, whereas the traditional agent is chasing the buyer and the seller. And we all know where that's going to land up for the traditional agent when they chase the client instead of the client chasing them. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Take care, peace and love. Cheers.